gets a special goal, racing away with this. Was just unable to stay with him.
It was like some kind of mental block was released.
Nicely for starters, first goal of the game, and he's having a field day.
Out of nowhere, I found my form.
Playable today, what a performance!
Kai Lehmann, whose form was shaky at best since the beginning of the season, has started finding the back of the net in old and spectacular fashion. His goal numbers have increased in a short amount of games.
It's good to see him back to where he once was. His fans now have what to expect when he comes out to play on the pitch.
Kai Lehmann's form came back in time for the Russia-Barcelona fixtures, the Supercopa finals, the Copa de España and the reverse fixture at the Bernabeu in the league.
Moonlight on my wrist, cold touch. Soul tie, cut loose, no love. You were past life, left in the dust.
I've gotten 27 goals and 18 assists all season. And it's absolutely crazy that the majority of these numbers came in just November and December. I've done really well. But now, I have to focus on the Supercopa finals against Barcelona. We've defeated them once before, and now we absolutely have to at least win this trophy back-to-back season. The match started well for us. I played a cross into Mbappe, and he headed Waneri in on goal, and he put it wide. After a corner, Maignan threw it far towards me, and I played in Waneri one time. He ran round our former Arsenal teammate Lewis Skelly, and his shot unfortunately hit the bar before getting cleared. Haaland took a shot, and our keeper kept it out. Mbappe was there to prevent their goal after Maignan messed up. He cleared it far to Waneri, and this time the roles were reversed. He played it one time to me, and I made the run round the defender this time, and I wasn't going to miss.
And a goal! Now they've broken through, 1-0 here.
Almost immediately after, he played another good ball to me, and I hit the volley sweet, but straight at the keeper with my right foot. Waneri had another chance after Mbappe picked up the rebound and it hit the post again. Musiala hit a good header on goal, but Maignan saved it in style. Half-time came and it was an evenly matched game. The only thing separating us was my goal. We started the second half and Barca was really pushing for that equaliser. But their momentum was cut short after Bellingham played an accurate, low range pass into my stride and I made it 2.
Now can he keep calm? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Mbappe played me on goal for my hat-trick, and this was the dumbest offside decision I've ever seen in my life. I literally was not offside. After going through the Barca defence, I gave it Waneri, and he put Mbappe in on goal, but their keeper did well to keep him out. Haaland had a good shot on goal after, but his effort was pushed wide. I had another opportunity on goal after their corner, and we all know I don't miss these.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And they might be through here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Endrick tried the keeper after he came on for Mbappe, but Ter Stegen covered his near post well. I floated one over to Endrick after the corner and he headed it wide of the post. He had another chance, really looking for his goal, but Ter Stegen wasn't having it. We beat them 3-0, my hat-trick. I had single-handedly picked Barcelona apart and I was living for it. After we lifted the trophy and everyone had settled down after the celebrations, I met Lamine Yamal outside in the parking lot. He showed me videos of a new player a lot of people have been comparing to the two of us. His name is Devon Stone, an American that played for LAFC, signed 2 seasons ago, and he's all of a sudden lighting the MLS on fire. I looked at his play, he was good. I asked Lamine what the problem was, and he told me that he called us out. Apparently Atletico Madrid had offered him a deal so he would be coming to the La Liga next season. And in the video I was watching, he specifically said he was coming to Spain to destroy Kai Lehmann and Lamine Yamal. He just put the video out an hour ago, and as soon as Lamine showed me this, Flo called me, telling me about it. I told her that he's probably just chasing clout, and if he does make it here to Atletico Madrid, I wouldn't mind a little extra competition. I told her thank you for letting me know. I hung up, and Lamine and I went back to our separate teams.
One man the focus of attention. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV.
The next match was against Barcelona again, this time in the Copa de España. But before that, the football world was buzzing. The 2031 Team of the Year had been announced. Sadly, I wasn't on it after my season-ending injury last year. I'm looking to enter the list next year, so I just have to keep up my form and have a good season this time around.
Real Madrid and Barcelona. And today they find themselves on a collision course here at the Bernabeu. Stuart, it's a privilege to be here.
Well, it certainly is, Derek. This is a bitter rivalry between two of Europe's best. The writing is on the wall, isn't it? We've only played a few minutes and already Barcelona have pulled out a great save from the keeper. They've got to make it count now.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Chance here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Oh, good vision. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Well, the danger is still there. Gives it a go. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Real chance. Will he? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. Messi. Jamal Musiala. On to Messi. Haaland. And he's made headway. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. Decent looking pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort though. This looks more than decent. That's a useful cross. How simple for the keeper. Haaland! And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
We were all up in their faces in the first part of the first half, like they were still stunned from the last match, but they later picked themselves up and got back into the match. In the second half, we have to try our best to hold on and probably get a couple more goals.
Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. And passing it through. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. On to Messi. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And he takes on the shot. Erling Haaland. And what a magical save it was. Laid it to the centre.
They're going to be frustrated come the end of the game.
And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. Well, didn't miss by very much and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion. Haaland. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Haaland. Can he put it away? Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way. Now with Messi. And he's in. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
We did get a goal immediately after the second half whistle, but Haaland and Messi were able to take the match to extra time. Extra time kicked off and nothing really happened. This Haaland shot was the only attempt on goal for the entire 30 minutes, so we had to go on to penalties. Endrick and Lamine Yamal missed the first penalties for both teams. Everyone found the back of the net after that till Mike Maignan saved Pedri's attempt. And it was down to me to win this for my team.
A goal here to finish it. And there we have it. They've stamped their ticket for the next round.
Well, all the pressure was on him, but he looked so cool, didn't he? It was never in doubt that he wouldn't score.
We advanced to the quarter-finals of the Copa de España, a well-fought win against Barcelona, and now it should be a clear coast to the finals. Next up was our third and final match against Barcelona. 3 El Clasicos in a row was like a drug for both fans, and with the momentum we've got from the last 2 games, it would be difficult for them to beat us today. They are 9 points away from us in the league, so if we can get the win here, we will greatly reduce the gap at the top.
They are the 2 foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. He fancies it. Ball is loose. Oh, a sensational save! And over comes the corner. In a good position to clear it away. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And just a little bit off target, just wide. Now possibilities in the centre. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Mbappe, might be a chance here. Keeper getting the touch. And Barcelona being afforded too much space. Good looking cross. Oh, a goal! How about that for a degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts. Opportunity. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Mbappe. And a good looking ball. And rattling the post. Well, the supporters think it's on. A glorious chance. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one. Let's see about the delivery. In the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, what an opportunity! A goal! That's 2 for him today! They simply can't stop him! No wonder he's celebrating! Pedri. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
We won the match 2-1, an overall good match for us, for me. I scored 5 in 3 against them. I felt like this was our time, and we can finally get back all the trophies from them. As predicted, we were now just 6 points behind them, and drawn on points with Atletico Madrid. Bilbao had played an extra game, so if we win our next match, we would be going ahead of them. On my way home that evening, Corey called me to tell me she was coming to Madrid for a bit. She just finished working on her album, so she's coming for vacation till August. My mum, who we still haven't completely convinced to retire from her job, had gone back to London, so it would just be Chloe and Corey in the house, along with baby Kaya, who Chloe has not taken her eyes off since she gave birth to her. When I got home, I told her that Corey would be coming over for a bit. She was excited because her and Corey really bonded, and I really liked that. I played with Kaya myself for a bit. I was really tired after the 3-peat against Barcelona, so I kissed Chloe and Kaya before going to bed for the night. In the Champions League, we were up against Olympique Lyon, the penultimate game in the league phase. We had made it out of the playoffs, so we just have to win these next 2 matches to progress straight to the round of 16. Easy enough, right? Mbappe got the first goal after my assist, and we just couldn't find the back of the net after that. Lyon did equalise, and we dropped 2 points, an unfortunate, frustrating draw. I got the man of the match. I played well, really well, but was just unlucky on many occasions. We had Sevilla between the 2 Champions League matches, and we won the match 3-0, courtesy of Mbappe's goal and my brace. The last match in the Champions League phase was against Apoel FC, another unlucky match for us, full of offsides and missed chances. They scored in the final minute of the match. I equalised to keep us at the top of the playoffs.
And drawing it back.
It wasn't our best performance, but at least we didn't lose the match. Ancelotti wasn't happy with us in the dressing room. I did get the man of the match again, but it's not as special if we don't win the match. Corey came the day after that match, and we did what we both did best. Went to parties, hung out at parks, talked a lot about anything and everything. She was my best friend, and I wouldn't replace her with anyone else. She got a lot of toys and gifts for Kaya as well, and hung out a lot with Chloe whenever I was training, or in a match, or just generally busy on calls with Flo about brand deals and all sorts. My Nike deal would be expiring at the end of the year, and Flo told me they're looking to renew it. So I just have to keep up my form. We won the match against Las Palmas, courtesy of Waneri and Fran Garcia. Waneri, Militao and Mbappe got on the score sheet in the 3-1 win against Eibar in the Copa de España, and we advanced to the semi-finals, where we would be playing Oviedo across 2 legs. Before the transfer window finished, Ancelotti brought in Mazraoui into the team for squad depth in the full-back positions, especially at right-back, where Militao occupied. Mbappe was the single goal scorer in the win against Levante, and in the Champions League playoffs, we were up against AEK Athens, not a fixture that should give us any problems. I got the Player of the Month award for January. I once won this award back-to-back in 4 months, so it was nice to finally get it again after almost 2 years. It was a big win against Athens, 5 goals split across 4 players. So the round of 16 is pretty much already on site for us.
We welcome you to one of the great football cities anywhere in the world, and these two sides are certainly 2 of the biggest in Spain, with fans who really care. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action from the Metropolitano as Atletico take on Real Madrid.
Atletico Madrid was next. Ancelotti rested Mbappe and I in the last game for this one. We finally beat them in the last match at the Bernabeu. But we're hungry. A win here would get us past them on the table and second position, much closer to Barca. So this match, it's a must-win for us. Ancelotti talked us up in the dressing room, as well as Jonathan Tah before we went into the tunnel, and it looked like it was going to be a good match.
It is a derby rivalry here in Madrid that goes all the way back to 1906. Ready to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. This genuine chance, and did just enough defensively, missing the target by a tiny margin. Trying his luck, and the shot just over the top. Vlahovic, and a fine stop to turn the ball away. Firing it towards goal! Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Will he finish? In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And that has silenced the majority in here. Mbappe. He takes aim. Strong hand on that one. Atletico showing good width. Vlahovic. Let's fly here. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Feeding it through. And the post denied him. Llorente. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. And Bellingham. Trying to open up the defence. Cleared off the line. Alert defending. And after the cross, a tremendous block. It's still alive. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
We won the match. 2-0, it was tough, especially with their new acquisition Vlahovic, but we pulled through, and the 2 Hale End graduates brought Madrid the win. Mike Young got the man of the match though, well deserved after all the saves he made. The second leg against Athens was next. Mbappe got the first goal of the match. I tried a shot from far out. It was close. I don't even know if the keeper tipped it, or it was just that close. I won a penalty afterwards and completely flunked it. I don't know how, but it was bad. They equalised in the final minute and we drew the match. It ended 6-1 on aggregate. It wasn't my best match, it wasn't our best match, but still, we're going through to the round of 16. This is where it gets tough. Flo came to Madrid because I had a very large brand deal to close with a luxury company, Louis Vuitton. The person we were meeting was here in Madrid, and the both of us went to the meeting point to see him. The deal was a success, a £6 million deal for 3 years that involves endorsements, advertisement campaigns, and collaborations on product designs. After we closed the deal, Flo and I went for lunch and caught up on a lot. She's been having issues with her boyfriend recently. She's suspecting him of cheating, but she's not entirely sure, so she's not confronting him about it. I told her to talk to him, maybe it might be a misunderstanding. We talked about a bunch of other stuff. She said she's using this time to get some space, so she'll be around for a bit. So if I ever just want to talk, I should come over. We were up against Celta Vigo in the La Liga, and the match ended as a goalless draw. I missed a penalty, so I was really holding this on my head. We can't be dropping points while we're chasing Barca. And those 2 points might just come back to hunt us later on. The first leg of the Copa de España came against Oviedo.
Must take the lead here. And that's a very good parry. Well-timed tackle. Well, the chance has been missed. And we cannot say enough about that save. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
After lots of opportunities, the match ended as a goalless draw, so we'd have to get the win against them in their stadium. Hopefully, we can see this out. Before that match, we were up against Athletic Club. Tchouaméni crossed Mbappé, and he did this.
Opportunity. Mbappé! Oh, that's unforgettable! The bicycle kick represents perfection and purity. It's a goal.
Shortly after, Mike Maignan saved a shot that was played straight at him. And he saved yet another one. It was insane that he got fingertips on that strong enough to deflect the shot off target. I had another penalty. I had missed 2 penalties in a row already in past matches, and I needed to put this one away.
A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Tchouaméni played a cross from a similar angle, and I volleyed it into the back of the net for my second of the match.
Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
He played me in on goal again, and this time I cut inside. But the keeper was able to save it, but Waneri kept it alive, and the move ended up with yet another hat-trick for me.
And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
The match ended 4-0, and I took the match ball home. It was a really good match for us, especially with really entertaining goals and saves.
Kai was the hat-trick hero.
Kai Lehmann has won yet another Man of the Match award.
Kai Lehmann scored the last goal of the match and completed yet another hat-trick to help his team seal away a brilliant 4-0 win against Athletic Club, adding to his illustrious number of hat-tricks in his career so far.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kick-off in the first leg. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV.
It's Arsenal next. Real Madrid against Arsenal. Arsenal have proven to be a thorn in Real Madrid's side ever since I was there. And since I started playing, Madrid have only beaten Arsenal twice. First in my debut match for Arsenal, and the second time in the Champions League finals. Now I'm playing against them. It's not the first time since I left, but this is the first time in Madrid. I love Arsenal, but I'm playing for my current club, which is Real Madrid, so I have to show Arteta once again that I'm better than ever.
It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward?
Real might threaten on the flank. Shaping to shoot. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And teammates to play it to. In position. Delightful pass. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. It's got to be. And denied by the woodwork. You must admire the technique.
Yeah, it's a good effort on the volley, but in the end, not quite good enough. It should have been a goal.
Happy to shoot. Saka sends it back. Showing his luck. And what a magical save it was!
We did really well. We were pushing for the goals, but they weren't coming. I hit the bar twice, and David Raya was saving everything. We just have to increase the tempo in the second half.
Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Trying to open them up. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Real Sociedad.
I like the look.
It should be! Mbappe, racing forward, trying to catch them out. Crossing into the middle. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result. Can he finish this? And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. And teammates around him. Oh, big chance! In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
A big loss at the Bernabeu, a loss that will have consequences. To be able to come back from 2 behind against this Arsenal side would be extremely tough. Not impossible though, so let's hope that happens. Training for the next match was on, and it was tough. We haven't won the Champions League in a while, and this Arsenal side is one of the toughest in the world. Let's just hope all our hard work pays off. We defeated Real Sociedad 3-0, Mbappe got 2 and I got 1, and now it was time to focus on the next match against Arsenal. We travelled to London the next day and continued training. Flo came over as well. She finally worked up the courage to talk to her boyfriend. And she didn't even need to talk to him to find out he was cheating. She walked in on him and it broke her. She started crying on my shoulder after she ended things with him on the call. I hugged her and patted her back. She told me she knew I had to leave soon for the Arsenal match. Some of her friends were coming over in a bit, so she asked me to stay with her till then, and I did. Unfortunately for me, one thing led to the other, and we had sex.
Well, no doubt about it. Gunning for victory. The home side tonight. We're in North London, the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Arsenal, and they take on Real Madrid.
The plan was to go out guns blazing, try and take control of the match as quick as possible and get level as quick as possible. But it wasn't as easy as that. Arsenal is a really good side that knows what they're doing. I had a shot early on in the match, but to no avail. Maignan made a good save from point-blank range to keep us afloat. But Rodrigo, former Arsenal man, made sure they got the goal.
And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Mbappe missed a chance from incredibly close range, which had me questioning his finishing there. The keepers were on top. Maignan smothered another chance from Rodrigo to keep it at 1-0. Our next attack was fluid, and I gave us hope by pulling a goal back. 3-1 on aggregate.
A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Before the whistle for the first half, Saka put the nail in the coffin for us after a goal that, till now, I can't understand how he got in the perfect position to hit that. At half-time, Ancelotti tried to talk us up. The captain, Jonathan Tah, as well as Mbappe made pep talks. We were full of morale coming out of the tunnel, but we ended up getting outclassed by Arsenal.
Well, this is the home of live football. I'm excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It should be! Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And slipped through beautifully. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Will he finish? And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
The match ended 4-2 on aggregate, thanks to Mbappe's final goal. But we were out of the Champions League, defeated by Arsenal in both legs. I would be lying if I said I wasn't extremely distracted in the match. My mind was on Chloe. I don't want to lose her, then I shouldn't have done that. There's no justification for it. Maybe I'll just have to keep it to myself and let it never happen again. I thought I was over Flo. It's been almost 2 years, apparently I wasn't. And now I might have spoilt the good thing I have with Chloe. Charlotte?
Yep, that's me.
What do you want?
Look, I don't want any trouble. I know I made terrible, horrible decisions back then, but I just called to apologize. And since you're here in London, I wanted to say it in person. But of course, I just can't show up at your home.
Okay.
So this is me asking if I could maybe see you in person to apologize. You don't have to, and I understand if you don't want to.
I see. I'm a bit busy and I'm travelling back tomorrow evening, so maybe tomorrow morning we can meet up somewhere?
Thank you, Kai. I promise you won't regret it.
Alright. That was not an expected call. Wouldn't have thought she'd ever call me again. Talk less of apologising. The next morning came and we met up at the pier, where I took her for our first date. I wondered what kind of shenanigans she was trying to pull now, but when she came, she was sincere and sounded like she meant all of it. She also brought Alexa along and told me who the father is. Apparently it's not Samu like I thought it was one of her friends from school, and they're both taking responsibility for the child. I told her thank you for the apology and spoke to Alexa for a bit, telling her how much she had grown. She told me I'm her favourite footballer, and that was the only thing that made me smile. I bought her some ice cream and cotton candy before saying my goodbyes and leaving.
XO in the blood, baby, I can feel. Smoke up in my lungs, money looks surreal.
We were back in Madrid, no more Champions League football. So what we had to fight for was the League Cup and the league. Barcelona weren't dropping any points. They haven't dropped any this year since they lost to us, so it's looking like we might just miss it. But we can't give up. Anything can happen. And anything in fact can happen. We almost lost against Osasuna. I scored the final goal to keep it as a draw, so we dropped yet another 2 points. International friendlies came. We beat Mexico 1-0 and followed it up with a win against the USA. I wasn't called up, but I watched the match to get a glimpse of the Devon Stone guy. He was on the bench, but he didn't come up. He later went on Twitter to say that the reason he didn't play is because I was nowhere to be found. His constant digs at Lamine and I were getting old and annoying, but I kept silent. Never did reply him, neither did Lamine. Better to ignore him and reply him on the pitch. On the table, Barcelona was now 8 points ahead of us. With just 11 matches to go, they're within reach, but they don't look or play like they're dropping points at all in those 11 games. We beat Espanyol thanks to my hat-trick, and next up we had to focus on the second leg the Copa de España semis. It was a goalless draw in the last match, so now we have to find a way to get the win. We're good enough, so we can do it. Ethan Waneri got the first goal of the match, after a good pass from Joao Neves. Mbappe played him in on goal again, but the defender did well to hassle him off the ball. Shortly after, I was able to open up space and find Bellingham, who put it away for our second of the match. They pulled one back, catching Maignan and our defence off guard. After a counter-attack, Bellingham found Waneri, who put it away for his second of the match. The match ended 3-1, a good win for us in the away leg, and now we are through to the finals of the Copa de España, where we would face off against Villarreal, who defeated Osasuna. But first, we were up against them in the league. They'll for sure get a taste of what would happen in the finals. Waneri won a free kick early in the first half, and I asked him that I wanted to take it. He knew I wanted a goal from a free kick here in Madrid, and I haven't had much opportunity since we got here. It's been long enough. I hit it well, but there wasn't enough power from this distance to catch the keeper off guard with the curve. The front three linked up once again, and Waneri fired it past the keeper to go 1-0 up.
There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Maignan made a save at point-blank range again and started the counter-attack.
Lehmann. Mbappe? It has to be!
They won a penalty and put it away to equalise. Before the end of the first half, I hit one of my long-range curlers and put my team back up.
Can he convert? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Waneri got another one shortly after to take us 2 goals up, and in just the first half, it seemed like that match was over. They had a chance but weren't able to hit it on target. I won a free kick in the 53rd minute. The position wasn't as tight as the first free kick I took, so I felt way more confident in making this. And I did.
Has eyes for goal! And a goal almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique.
The match ended 4-1. We defeated Villarreal now. That doesn't mean they won't be able to defeat us in the finals. We just have to be at our best, and we would be good. 2 good goals for me, and the Man of the Match award. Brilliant. Valencia was next, and it just didn't look like it would be our match. I missed a goal at point-blank range. I wasn't able to beat the keeper from distance. I did win a penalty and I put it away, but they equalised after that as well. I won another free kick. I hit it well, but didn't get the amount of curve I needed for it to swerve past the keeper. They scored after that in the final minute and we lost the match. 3 points lost, not good enough. Safe to say there's no way we're catching a Barca side that's on top form. But the matches, after that, were good. First was Almeria.
Interested to get your thoughts on how this game might go for them. Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Opportunity. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. And the ball in behind the defenders. Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Oh, might be. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Mbappe. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Next was Oviedo in the La Liga.
And it's played into the centre. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts. Could be dangerous. Mbappe! And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
2-0 win, we had a couple more chances we could have put away, but that didn't matter as far as we won. And the next match was against Villarreal, the finals. Madrid haven't won the Copa de España in a while. It has gone to Barcelona the past 6 years, so even if we don't get the league, let's start with this one.
Well, no doubt about it, the nerves have been jangling in the last few days, but very soon the wait will be over. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kickoff in what promises to be a thrilling finale. It's Real Madrid facing Villarreal.
Well, it's been a long journey for both these teams, Derek. It's not been easy, but these players are 90 minutes away from making history for themselves. No doubt both managers will have set out their game plans and made sure every player knows exactly what their roles are.
What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, so many goals are scored from crosses into the box, and this man is brilliant at delivering those crosses. He will be a massive threat today.
Well, no doubt about it, the nerves have been jangling in the last few days, but very soon the wait will be over.
Game plans and made sure every player knows exactly what their roles are. What a game we have in store for us.
Could be. And a goal as Real Madrid strike first in the final. And just listen to their fans. Camavinga. Lehmann. Nice weight on the pass. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count. An example of how to press. Must score! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Mbappe, a glorious chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Real chance, and getting across to stop it. A good hit, close shave. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Villarreal, and they'll be up against Las Palmas. Electing to shoot. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now. Perez. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Playing it in. Not really the ideal clearance.
It was a flawless 4-0 victory. Both our defence and attack were brilliant. More than brilliant even. And we have won the Copa de España, my first major trophy in Madrid.
And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
All that was left were the remaining 6 matches in the league. Barcelona were back to 9 points ahead. They could have a major disaster class. That was the only way I could see us winning. We won 3-1 against Getafe, 3-0 against Rayo Vallecano, and 2-0 against Leganés. 9 points out of 9, and Barcelona still haven't dropped any points. We would need them to lose all 3 matches, and we would have to win by high margins to win the league. That was just wishful thinking on my part. I scored a brace to win against Real Betis. Barcelona beat Atletico Madrid, which got us up to 2nd place, still 9 points behind. They won the league already and would be lifting the trophy in their next home match. Good for them. Just 2 matches left for us in the season, and we beat Athletic Club in the first, and for the final match against Mallorca. Things went well.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion.
I had a chance from my favourite spot, the right angle from the right. I hit it well, but my feet went under the ball and it went just over the bar. Lucky for me, I got fouled in that same position 15 minutes later, and this time I was not missing.
That's a good-looking shot. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
At the end of the match, Waneri missed a really good chance to take us 2-0 up, but we still won the match. A humble 1-0 win, and that was the end of our season. 55 goals and 29 assists were my final numbers for the season. 84 goal contributions, those were Ballon d'Or winning numbers. I matched the highest number of goals I scored in the Premier League with 38, a good season for me. It didn't start very well, but I picked myself up, and now I'm the highest goal scorer in all of Europe, but second to Saka in goal contributions. I won Player of the Season in the La Liga for the first time, a job well done for me throughout the season. There was a rough patch, a 2-month run of bad form, but I overcame it like I always do. And here I am, getting rewarded for my very impressive performance throughout the season.
You my twin, even when we fall out of line. Same soul that should fucking split down the spine. You the calm and the chaos, heartbeat of mine. If I'm lost, nigga, I look to your eyes. You my twin, 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 you my twin.